All right, thanks, Peter. To discuss how President Biden's policies are making this one of the most expensive Thanksgiving holidays, let's bring in Tennessee Congressman David Kustoff. Congressman, happy Thanksgiving, and thanks for joining us.
Hey, Sean, happy Thanksgiving to you as well.
All right, well, I don't know about you, but we've eaten. It was good, but I want to show you how one media outlet made this suggestion to combat the high prices of Thanksgiving this year.
And while we are on the topic of something that could be controversial, perhaps forego the turkey. Bear with me. Ooh. I know that is the staple of the Thanksgiving meal. However, some people think turkey is overrated, and so it tends to be the most expensive thing on the table. Maybe you do an Italian feast instead.
You know, I'm wondering if ABC is now going to say when baseballs get too expensive, you should play without the ball. How do you do Thanksgiving without the turkey? I hate to say this, but I feel like no matter what happens, they've always got some way to just blame everybody else and not put any blame on this administration for these high prices. Well, just get rid of the turkey.
Yeah, well, you know, Joe Biden's carrying the ball right now. He's the president. And look, his policies have driven up the cost of living. I mean, it's more expensive to live under Joe Biden than it was Donald Trump, whether we're talking about Thanksgiving, which the statistics that I've seen from the Farm Bureau show that the average family's paying 14% more this year for Thanksgiving than last year. We know about the price of gas and energy. His own energy department, labor department, predicts that the home heating prices for this coming winter will be 54% higher than they were last winter. And look, Sean and Lindsay, when people are talking to me about the price of gas and the price of food, if they can find groceries, then you know that it's a real problem, and it's first to mind at the Thanksgiving table this year.
I know a lot of people were excited to get together this year. Obviously, the height of COVID last year, many people couldn't. But according to a Trafalgar Group and Conventions of States poll, 31% of people actually had to change their plans to be together this Thanksgiving because the cost was just too high to travel or whatever it may have been. What are you hearing from your constituents? You said you're hearing from them on some of these other high prices. Yeah. What did you hear from them on some of this travel stuff?
Lindsay, all across the board, from gasoline to all the other travel expenses, it's hitting people real time. And while some people might be making more in terms of wages because employers have had to raise their wages, it in no way compensates for these extra expenses for food, for gasoline, for energy, for all the normal everyday living expenses. And it's a real problem. And when you think about that, and the latest statistics that came out about the Consumer Price Index that came out just a couple of weeks ago, that showed year over year we're paying the CPI, the Consumer Price Index, is up 6.2%. That's something that you measure for inflationary cost, the highest number in 30 years. You know, a lot of people, there's some people alive in their 30s and 40s, they've really never truly experienced inflation. People who grew up in the 60s and the 70s and the early 80s, they did, and this is their first real taste of inflation. And is Congress, not me, and not many of my Republican cohorts, voted against just a week or so ago this massive social spending bill, the $1.75 trillion with a T, on top of the $1.2 trillion infrastructure bill, on top of the $1.9 trillion COVID-19 bill that was passed in March. You know, if you add all that up, that's almost $5 trillion in new spending.
Let me actually jump in on that, because, you know, the New York Times called out, which I can't believe this, they called out Democrats. They said in a headline, Thanksgiving will cost more this year. That could cost Democrats, too. Rising prices for gas and a holiday meal could come back to bite Democrats, who they fear that inflation may upend their electoral prospects in 2022 midterms. So I guess the question is, we get this. Lindsay just mentioned the Trafalgar poll. the question I have for you is, do you think that Democrats will pay a political price for this?
I absolutely do, Sean. You know, they're in control. They're in control of the White House. They've got the Senate. They've got the House of Representatives. And I just mentioned this big, huge social spending bill, $1.75 trillion. Not one Republican vote in the United States House of Representatives last week on that bill. People know that the Democrats are driving this. They know that they're dictating the legislation. They know that they're doing it on party lines, and they will pay a price. And look, I think the Republicans take the House of Representatives back for a number of different reasons. One is, as you know, we've got a midterm election next year. The party in control historically loses seats in the House and in the Senate. But look, they're also driving a lot of this really crazy left-wing progressive legislation that's spending more money. I mean, I've been in Congress now for 5 years, and even when I use the term trillions of dollars, that blows my mind. It's hard. It's really hard for me to wrap my head around that. And I know it's hard.
I say billion all the time. I'm with you. I say billion all the time because I cannot get through my head the idea that it's now just normal to say trillion. Congressman, thanks for being with us. I wish you and your family a very, very happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you to you, Sean, to you and Lindsay as well, and everybody watching on Newsmax. Happy Thanksgiving.